Moving on, we're going to do the semifinal battle now. Against Skier. Kathy, specifically, is her name. Well, I kind of jinxed myself. I was initially thinking at first, okay, I really don't have to worry about losing these battles, but as you see, I just lost against her. And I actually did make a big mistake. I don't have Hitmonlee on the team. And I think it would be a good idea to use Hitmonlee here, actually. And this time I'm going to lead with the Umbreon. I think that would be most helpful for me. A lot of them are part Psychic, so that helps me. Plus, Umbreon's got good defenses. I'm going to use Hitmonlee, and believe it or not, Charizard is actually not a bad choice either. Just because none of the water Pokemon, believe it or not, have any water moves. I just remembered that during the battle, and I was like, oh yeah, that's why Charizard's a good pick. Because in case you do battle against the water Pokemon, you don't have to worry about getting hit by a water type move. Plus, some of them know Earthquake. I will go ahead and say that as well. So it's good that you have the part Flying to help make up for the weakness of Fire types.
What will the other side do?
And this is what happened the first time. I fought against the Slowking too. Part of why I lost, though, was because I left Kadabra keep battling the Slowking, and I shouldn't have, because the Slowking knows Shadow Ball. And that's super effective against Psychic. Yeah. Not a good mix.
What'll it do? Oh my!
And I'm getting lucky with the Iron Tail, it keeps missing me. That didn't happen during the first time either. It was hitting me every time. Yeah, I'm talking about footage you're not seeing. I don't know how else to word it, but that's what's going on here. I don't even know why I'm talking about the past. That time it hit me. And yeah, it's gonna use leftovers. At least Iron Tail didn't lower my defense. That was good. Okay, yeah, one more feint attack should do it for this one. And it got lucky with me again. Curse you, Slowking. It's funny, that's a move that it can learn too. Curse. Oh well. It's just you separating me from this last battle, though. This Skier, Kathy. As a matter of fact, while I was talking about Kadabra, Nintendo Power actually recommended using them. But in all honesty, you're probably fine without it. I don't know that you have to worry too much about that. The question here is whether to switch or not to switch. I think I'm going to start with Sand Attack. And then maybe I'll try to attack. This is one of those Pokemon that knows Earthquake, but it also has Ice moves too, so... Okay, yeah, leads with Earthquake.
What now? No,
oh, good. That helped me a lot. Time to switch. I could have switched on the first turn, yeah, but I just wanted to find out if it was going to use Earthquake or not. And Charizard is going to be my prime pick here. The strategy, as I just mentioned. Earthquake will miss it. Exactly, Teddy. I'm already giving affectionate nicknames to him. Teddy. Oh, and we burned it. Yeah, I thought it would take more than one Fire Punch, just because Fire Punch isn't exactly the strongest fire move. It's decent, but it's not the strongest. Flamethrower is definitely a lot better. And Fire Blast is even more powerful, but you're trading accuracy for power. I did talk about that argument before. I kind of have mixed feelings with that argument, though. I'm kind of in the mix. Sometimes I do stick with the stronger ones, like I'll go with Fire Blast, Blizzard, and Thunder. But sometimes I also like to have Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Flamethrower too. It's always those three moves because those are the ones that have like identical power, like base powers. And they have like similar attributes too, where they have a chance of either burning, freezing, or paralyzing the target depending on what type it is. And as I mentioned, this Lapras is one of those water Pokemon, so don't worry about a water move. You do have to worry about ice, such as Ice Beam. The only reason I'm not switching is because I wanted to see what it's going to do here. I guess I could switch to the Hitmonlee. It is the last Pokemon, so yeah, what the heck. Plus the other two could probably take out Lapras okay without much difficulty if I have to resort to that. And keep in mind that Hitmonlee has a Miracle Berry, so if some kind of status condition would happen to occur, we do have that to back us up. I'll start with a high jump kick. Okay, good. Didn't miss. It just hung in, though. That lucky thing. I see what it tried to do with Body Slam here. It was trying to paralyze me more than anything, but Body Slam does do decent damage to Hitmonlee. And I just use Reversal, not just because of the HP being low, but because Reversal's also 100% accurate, as I mentioned before. But that's the end of the battle. We're at the home stretch here. And get ready for the next battle that's upcoming. This is the next battle that's coming up is the one battle that has frustrated so many people. I cannot tell you, a lot of people get really angry at this last battle of this cup. And it's no surprise, really. Wait till you see what this guy has on his team. Yes, it is a dude. That is a spoiler already. Alright, here it is. And yes, I know I just revealed that it was a dude, but here he is, the last trainer. You seem quite skilled. I'm looking forward to this. Well, so am I, for that matter. So am I. And check it out. Look what he has on his team. He has Mew, the legendary Pokemon Mew. And an Umbreon, for that matter. But this is what makes him incredibly difficult right here. A lot of people have gotten frustrated over this battle alone because of that Mew. And because he has the Mew, I'm going to lead with Umbreon. That is ultimately going to help us out to start with Umbreon right here. And as far as the rest of his team goes, Hitmonlee and Donphin are the other two you're going to want to pick, so we'll go with those two.
This is it, the final battle. Which trainer will claim the
Alright.
throne?
Yes, Teddy, thanks. I am aware that this is the final battle, too. Okay, this is going to get intense. The last battle, you can even tell by the music playing right now. The Prime Cup, for that matter, does have really cool music. It's like intense and it gets you in the mood for a really epic battle. Again, intense. That's the whole theme of the Prime Cup. Okay, for the Mew, and that's what he led with, which he affectionately calls Mewster. All you're going to use against it is Feint Attack. And yes, sadly Mew does go first. And as you can see, this Mew knows Earthquake. In addition to that, I'll go ahead and state this as well. Whenever you fight this Mew, in addition to that, it has Psychic, Thunder Punch, and Blizzard. So in addition to the Earthquake, it has all those moves. So this guy pretty much has this Mew equipped to try to fend you off with anything possible. He just didn't anticipate fighting a pure Dark-type Pokemon. Also, Mew is the only Pokemon that can learn any TM, any move. Like, Mew can learn any move, basically. That's the unique feature about this legendary Pokemon. But, now I know I do have the black glasses on Umbreon, and if you don't have that item, that's why I recommended the berry, so that when your HP drops down into the yellow, you'll at least have that to kind of help you out a bit.
What's that? It withstood that easily.
Or so he thinks. We're doing better, though, ultimately, here. Now, the only thing that could, I guess, screw you up for this last battle against this Mew is if they got lucky and got a critical hit on you. I guess that could happen, potentially.
Fake attack.
But that's what continues are for, too, so... But that's kind of rare that that would happen. You should be fine if you just do it the way that I'm doing it here. Again, if you're sticking with this team, too. I'm sure there's different combinations to use against this guy, but this is just how I do it. Now, it has a quick claw, and I'm not entirely sure that if it will attack first or not. I'm thinking of sand attack. I don't know. I guess, nah, I'll just go with quick attack. Little damage is better than none. It'll take me out anyway, so...
Oh, that was weak.
Yeah, sure, that only did 10 HP damage, but a little's better than nothing. Yeah, don't switch your Pokemon here. And sure, that was a critical hit, but we were pretty low HP as it was, so yeah. Earthquake will pretty much finish you, regardless of what happens. And he usually does use the Tyranitar, that's why I have Hitmonlee on the team here, and that's who I'm going to use right now.
Oh, it's Hitmonlee!
The only opponent that he has that I've never fought before is the Ursaring. That's the only one I've never fought against. But I have fought against the others, like the Muck and the Umbreon. And yeah, as you can see, the reason Hitmonlee is a good idea here is because fighting is 4 times... It's quadruply effective against Tyranitar, because Tyranitar is rock and dark. So fighting moves devastate it.
Oh, it's Umbreon!
And guess what? His last Pokemon's Umbreon. How unfortunate for him. Now, he does have a trick up his sleeve. This is actually a trick that I do like. I don't know if we'll see it or not. It depends how good High Jump Kick does. Okay, that did decent. Not gonna lie there. Yeah, it knows Psychic. Umbreon can learn the TM move Psychic. Okay, I'm gonna use Reversal. I'm not sure if that'll finish it or not, but we'll find out. Oh, it just hung in. Do you see that? It just hung in with that. Yeah, it might be super effective, but we're still hanging in too. See, the advantage with Hitmonlee is it has high special defense, in addition to high attack. So that's a nice feature about the Hitmonlee. Psychic's not going to take it out in one move usually. Like, one Psychic won't take out Hitmonlee quick. But, there you have it. That was just incredible in my opinion, though. As I said before, this last battle alone frustrates many people because of that Mew. And I admit, I was a part of that group at one time too, but after experimenting with the Reynolds a bit, I finally figured out a good team to use. I suggest you use what I have, though. But there you have it. We have our Rising Badge and completed Prime Cup. That's pretty amazing, in my opinion. Giving a big thank you to our Rental team, Charizard, Donphin, Electrode, Hitmonlee, who came through in the end. Thank you. Kadabra, very big help. And Umbreon, who was also a very big help, too. I'm just so glad I was able to use one of my favorite Pokemon, though, for this particular cup. And there you go, that is the awesome trophy you get for completing Prime Cup. There you have it, that's how you do it, folks. Now, I'll go ahead and say here, before I go ahead and quit the video, another Pokemon I've seen people use for that particular cup, the Prime Cup, is, they'll use the Reno Misdreavus. Oh my god, already tongue-twisting at the end. Misdreavus is the Reno Pokemon that they'll use, the Ghost Pokemon, because of the Pain Split tactic. The Misdreavus for the Reynolds does have Pain Split, and I've seen people use it on the Mew before. That's up to you if you want to do it that way, but I prefer the Umbreon method, personally. It's up to you, though. Whatever you want to do, really. But that's it. That was the Prime Cup. I hope you enjoyed, and I know I had a lot of fun playing it. This is ToadinWonderland, and I will see you next time. That's it for the stadium, actually. Next time, we're actually going to move on to the other game mode of the game, the Gym Leader Castle. Before we go there, though, I'll probably show off the Pokemon Lab, or maybe Free Battle. You'll see one of those two here in the next video that I decide to record, either Pokemon Lab or the Free Battle. I'll figure it out eventually. But after that, we're going to do the other half of the game, which is the Gym Leader Castle. And in my opinion, between it and the stadium, Gym Leader Castle is definitely my favorite of the two. Because it's structured in like a... It's like formatted in a way where it has like a more objective format to it. So that's kind of like what makes it cool. But we'll move on to that eventually in the future. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. This is ToadinWonderland. I'll see you guys next time with more of Pokemon Stadium 2. See you later.